Alright guys, just a few thoughts today on a news story that I saw. Now the news story was related to the floods in Pakistan. I'm sure you're all aware of these terrible floods that have been happening there that have caused massive loss of life. They've basically destroyed a lot of the infrastructure in the country, and now there are epidemics about to break out such as cholera. Now of course, whenever there's a disaster like that, rumours start circulating. And one of the rumours in Pakistan is that these massive floods were caused by HAARP. I'll put an article in the box below about this. Now, I'm not going to dwell on this too long, because there's not really enough evidence to suggest that this was definitively HAARP. But all I'll say is, I don't rule anything out. And yeah, anything's possible. We know that these technologies exist that can manipulate the weather around the globe, and we know that it could be possible that floods like this could be caused by something like HAARP. So yeah, I'm not going to dwell on that any further, but it's not something that I rule out. I mean, if you look at the country of Pakistan and what's been happening recently, with the WikiLeaks thing came out, and it was revealed that Pakistan was allegedly aiding Taliban attacks on coalition troops in Afghanistan. Pakistan's widely seen as a hotbed of Islamic extremism, and the globalists, the Western power elite, would love nothing more than to be able to get a firmer grasp on this country, to take control of this country, which is in a crucial area in the world. But even if this wasn't caused by HAARP, the globalists are going to take advantage of the situation in Pakistan. There's a very good book by the author Naomi Klein called Doctrine, which is subtitled The Rise of Disaster Capitalism. And in this book she talks about the numerous examples of the globalists, the Western multinationals, the Western power elite, using natural disasters to implement massive changes and to financially get a stranglehold on countries around the world. For example, after the tsunami in Indonesia, the Western multinationals moved in because they had a clean slate to work on. They rebuilt the infrastructure in their own image, in the image of the New World Order that the globalists envisage, whereby they control everything and everybody is working for them. So even if the floods in Pakistan weren't caused by HAARP, then you can bet that the Western power elite are going to be moving into that country. And the article that caught my eye this morning was entitled World Bank to lend $900 million to Pakistan. So whenever you see the World Bank or the IMF giving these loans to countries, you know exactly what their game is. Their game is to get these countries into slavery. And that's what's happening here in Pakistan. There's been a disaster. The World Bank are going to lend money to the country, and the country is going to be indebted to these globalist banks. And the people of Pakistan will have to pay back these loans for God knows how long. The global elite will now have financial control of the country, and as the infrastructure of Pakistan's been destroyed, no doubt, innumerable Western corporations will be moving in there to rebuild basic functions like the water supply, the electricity supply, and things like this. Because once you control these things, then you control the people and you control the country. So, those are my thoughts on the situation in Pakistan. Be interesting to hear yours as well. Cheers.